So good, Carol. Who was that? The band was called Dirty on Purpose. That's the way you live your life, right? People come into your life and say, oh man, this is pretty dirty. All this is pretty dirty looking. And you're like, no, no, no. It's dirty on purpose. That's right. I mean, that's right.
And the album is Sleep Late for a Better Tomorrow.
Sleep late for a better tomorrow. That's almost as good as better living through chemistry. Sleep late for a better tomorrow. There's nothing there because I was in New York last week. So I was scattering my dead brother's ashes on my mother's and grandmother's grave. And Carol, you know when you do that? And you go to the fancy schmancy cemeteries? And you try to scatter your dead brother's ashes, which you've got in a double Ziploc bag, thank you very much, a double Ziploc bag, and a really nice mahogany wooden box that I happened to keep all of my sex toys in before that, Carol. Yes, I know. It's right by my bed. I was like, what am I going to keep my double-bagged brother's ashes in? And I was like, oh, there's that nice mahogany box. What's in that? I forgot. Because it's been a while since I had to use them, Carol. I think my brother would very much have appreciated his double-bagged, Ziploc-bagged ashes being in the box that, until recently, had contained my condoms, my lube, and all the other stuff. Carol, he would have appreciated it, I tell you. Going out with a bang. Going out with a bang, she says. Well, I wish. But no. So I took my brother's ashes in a doubles. I mean, what do you keep ashes in? I took some of them. My sister-in-law has the rest. And so she has this big, nice thing the crematorium gave her. And, you know, when I was visiting her last December, you know, we're like, well, we should sprinkle some ashes on our mom's grave and on my grandmother's grave because she helped raise us. So Carol, I was like, oh, okay, let's do that. And she was like, yeah, let's do that. And then we had to kind of like stop and think, how do we do this? Oh, well, there's a Ziploc bag, but what if it breaks? You don't want his ashes scattered all over. So you double bag the Ziploc bag of your dead brother's ashes, and then you carry it in a nice mahogany box that used to contain your sex stuff up to your mom and grandma's grave, and you sprinkle it. And then, Carol, you know what you do?
Run away.
Run away, she says. No! You cry a little bit. The weather was nice. It was a cold day. It had snowed, you know, the day before in New York. In April, mind you.
You were going to say the cemetery. Would they say something to you?
No. Here's the thing. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. They don't really like it when you do that. When you go to their nicely fresh, manicured grave sites and the stones and everything, and you sprinkle someone's dead body, their dead ashes over it, you kind of have to do it on the DL. You know? You kind of have to do it on the DL. So I kind of squatted down. My uncle and his buddy were kind of looking this way, and they laughed at me, Carol, because I was so paranoid. And they said, I don't think they're going to care that much. So we did it. We filmed it, and it was great. And then, you know what I did, Carol? I went to New York. I went to New York City, hung out with some friends, had a good time. And how do you celebrate a funeral, Carol?
You get drunk.
She says you get drunk. Well, I was going to say, here's how you celebrate a funeral. I was going to say, you live. Yep, you live. You go live. Somebody dies, you sprinkle their ashes around. Getting drunk might be part of that living stuff, Carol. I grant you that. Getting drunk might be an important part of that, but you live. So my brother's dead, I sprinkled his ashes, and I went to New York. I had a great time. Thought about him. We went past all these old places. My dad used to have a shoe store in Manhattan. You know, all these old places. So anyway, wait, let's go on. So New Yorkers were really friendly. They were really friendly. You go up to someone, Carol, and say, is this north? Am I walking north? And 2 out of 3 times they go, what? No, I don't know. What? North? Do you think about that? When you're walking around downtown, somebody comes up to you and says, am I going east right now? You're like, you have to stop, right? You have to stop. But everybody in New York was really friendly. The subways were incredible. And the art, Carol. The Brooklyn Museum. Chinese dissident artist Ai Weiwei had a show there. Judy Chicago, The Dinner Party. You know that one, Carol? One of the lesbian, feminist, one of the most important works of art of the 20th century. The Dinner Party, 1974. Permanently installed at the Brooklyn Museum. Great stuff. All right, let's get back local, shall we? All right, number 5. I love New York. Oh, yeah, did you see that in the internet? Oh, the big Republican debate. Oh, Tillis and all these other challengers. Blah, 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 blah. Look. Nobody cares. Art Pope's money is on Tillis. He's got the best shot from Art Pope's perspective, the Koch brothers' perspective. All these outside organizations outside of North Carolina going to be pouring money in. The Democrats, Kay Hagan, they're going to be fighting to come up with similar money. And it's going to be all about turnout, which is why the Republicans are going to do everything they can to stop turnout. Remember, Asheville, they shut down the one voting place on campus in Asheville, UNC Asheville. The Republicans this year shut down the one voting place on campus in Asheville. Buncombe County has one voting place now, and for students who may not have cars in Asheville, it's a walk with no sidewalks for miles down a winding mountain road to get to that. Yep, Carol? So Tom Tillis is going to be the winner. There's no doubt about that. And, no, seriously, none of these other people are serious candidates. So anything you hear between now and May 6th, which is only a couple of weeks away, the primary, is bullcrap. Tom Tillis is going to win. He's got the money. And all we got to do is turn out. Most of us don't like what Tom Tillis is about. Most North Carolinians do not want Tom Tillis beating Kay Hagan. We have to turn out, though. We have to turn out. All right, what's next? How about number 6? Why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Why? Oh, we got a phone call. Oh, send it through. Carol was like, oh, check the phone, just in case. We used to get phone calls regularly, Carol. We did. When we had an hour show, we would get phone calls regularly. So you got to call fast. There's the number. It's live. Today's Wednesday, April 20. There it is, April 23rd. Call now. Talk to the monkey. All right, we got to call. So we got to talk about Peace College. What?
He was correcting you, and I was thinking the
What?
same thing. It's
What?
not Asheville, it's Boone that changed the voting place, and it's Watauga County.
Somebody says it's Boone and Watauga County? No. He's wrong. No.
I've seen it.
No, it's Asheville. It's UNC Asheville.
The thing that Rachel Maddow did, where they have to
Oh, okay.
toss down
All right. They're correcting me. He couldn't correct me on camera? He couldn't call? Come on, man. You got a chance to correct the monkey, and you hang up? You talk to my director, my lesbian director? What's wrong with the gay monkey? Why you hate the gays so much? Just come on. Call me. I'll talk to you. No, so anyway, all right. I don't think that's right. I'll check it. No, I am not wrong. This has been clearly established by science. So no, until I see the evidence with my own peepers, I will not believe you at all. But no, my point is they're closing down polls in liberal areas. They're closing down polling places in liberal areas. They've done it in a couple of spots. And for some reason, some Democrats are going along with this. It's ridiculous. That's how they're going to do it. That's how they're going to try to win. So Tom Tillis against Kay Hagan. Get ready to get people to the polls. All right. Oh, yeah. I'm right on this one, though, Carol. What is up with this new president of William Peace University? Well, she's not new anymore. She's been there for a few years. She's pissing everybody off. And now the students who did this petition on campus are being challenged. They're having they're being brought before the honor court at Peace College, William Peace University. I'm just going to say Peace College. Peace College. They're being brought before the honor court. Oh, she says that has nothing to do with this petition to oust me. It's just other stuff. like they were doing late night stuff at 11:30. What kind of honors violation happens for first-time people? I'm really curious to see what the charges are going to be. Keep an eye on the William Peace University Peace College thing, because the president of Peace College is kind of a jerk. No, I don't want no evidence. Don't give me no evidence. God dang, man, she's giving me the evidence. Let me see. That's just Google. That's just, look, no, come here. Show me that. Bring it on here. What is that? Look. She's expecting me to believe the internet. She wants me to believe the internet. The internet says I'm wrong. Would you say you were wrong if the internet? Look at that. Look at that thing. Look how small that is. Look at how small that is. The internet says you're wrong. Ha! I laugh at the internet saying I'm wrong. All right, so anyway.
Boone voters must share lone polling place.
Okay, Boone voters must share lone polling place. So it's Boone, not Asheville. God, who said Asheville? It's Boone. God, you people are crazy. All right. No, this is important, Carol, because, we don't want to give them ammunition to dismiss me as a lunatic, right? We don't want people to say, that monkey's crazy. His facts are incorrect all the time. We don't want that. We want to be correct. So thank you, Carol. I trust the internet completely. Internet, I put my life in your hands. Here's the internet. Here's my hands, or your hands, the internet hands. My internet hands are in your life. What? What am I saying? Oh, this lady's crazy. She's a power-hungry megalomaniac, and the board of William Peace University seems to be, this is just my opinion, mind you. This is not proven fact, Carol. But the board seems to be giving her free rein to do whatever she wants and make these horrible decisions that they have no idea how this is playing out in the press. They have no idea how this is playing out in the press. Seriously. They have no idea. It looks crazy. You're going to bring disciplinary action against the same students that just had a petition calling for your ouster? This is the president of Peace College doing this. You're going to bring disciplinary action against this very students who just started circulating a petition asking for your immediate ouster, right? As president of a university, right? And you're not going to think that maybe is a PR problem? How stupid is this lady? I'm sorry, the lady who's heading Peace College right now is a nut. I think she's crazy. In a politically insensitive way. I think she's just absolutely making wrong decisions for the future of Peace College. And you notice I'm calling it Peace College, Carol? Yeah. Peace College, because that's quicker. It's easier. It rolls off the tongue, liltingly. Peace College. Not William Peace University. Yeah, whatever. I think she's making terrible decisions. And she's looking like she's kind of loony. Really. I think she's looking like she's kind of loony. You don't have the brains to realize that bringing disciplinary proceedings against the same students who are passing a petition around calling for your ouster might actually make the university look bad for future students? You don't have the brains to realize that?
Never mind the fact that they actually wanted her out.
Yeah. But the board seems to be completely ignoring that this woman is making decisions in a really ham-fisted way. I don't know. Okay, all I'm saying is let's keep an eye together on the Peace College story. Because that's bizarre. She's saying, her office is saying, Carol, well, it had nothing to do with the petition. They violated some other rules. But you know what? Give them a warning. Right? Hey, guys, that 11:30 p.m. stuff, give them a warning, blah, blah, blah. Don't bring disciplinary action against them. That's just stupid PR. This woman does not have a head for PR. She's behaving in a crazy fashion for someone who's head of a university. End of story. No, not Obama yet. Because I might get mad and get my facts wrong. I don't want to get Obama. Yes, this one drives me crazy. This one, my facts are going to be right on this one, I promise you. This one drives me totally bonkers. Carol, remember a few years ago the city forced us all to get those big recycling bins? And go to twice a week, right?
No, every other week.
Twice a week. That's what I said, every other week. Yes, that's exactly what I said. Why are you twisting my words around? Why? Why do you do that all the time? You're like Tom Tillis and the moral Monday majority, whatever it is. So okay, every other week. Carol, do you ever fill up your recycling bin for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, we do.
You and your lesbian girlfriend?
We are some recycling fools.
You are some recycling fool, she says. All right, well, I don't. And a lot of people in my neighborhood, small families, it's really, well, you got chickens too.
Yeah.
You put all those feathers in there. Those chicken and duck feathers. All those cat food cans. All right, maybe every 2 weeks you fill up. But they forced us to have these huge recycling bins, remember? So that the trucks could come by automatically, they could save labor costs. So you can no longer recycle with the small, discrete bins that you used to have. That now, Carol, whether or not some families fill them or not, many families don't fill those big things. But the city forced them to do that, to switch up to these huge, bulky, wheeled things instead of just a little green thing that you put out, right? And now, City Council, in its infinite wisdom with nothing else to do, has decided that those can't be visible from the street, Carol. So they first force you to get these huge things, and now they're saying that if you have any kind of public right-of-way, which is basically, the front of your house from the street, no one can see them.
Yeah, that's harsh. And they're bright blue. That makes them harder to hide.
And they're bright blue, that makes them harder to hide, Carol says. That's hard. It's ridiculous. I think this is the new city manager, Carol. I really do. I don't like him. Ever since they got this new city manager, I may be wrong. It's happened before. You see that, Carol? I admitted that. I sometimes get my facts incorrect. So I'm telling you right now, this is gossip, this is speculation. This new city manager that they got from, what was he, Charlotte? I think it was Charlotte. He doesn't seem to get Raleigh. He doesn't. He's given them this bad advice. Don't do these lunch meetings where people can see them. Don't do these new lunch meetings, work meetings, where the television cameras are already installed. That's what he's telling them. He's given them bad advice. And so now, we got these huge recycling bins. Many of us, Carol, I'll admit, you've corrected me, many of us didn't need. And now, we have to hide them when you force them on us? No, no, no. Not right. You should be allowed to have a house where your recycling bin is visible from the public street. The idea that the city council would actually bother making a new rule about this is ridiculous. Nancy McFarland is making these decisions that are just like weird, really weird. And the new city manager, whatever his name is encouraging this kind of stuff, I think. It's totally different. The feel is totally different. It's much more paternalistic, much more hubristic. What else rhymes with that, Carol? Supercalifragilistic. It's much more califragilistic than Meeker was. They're taking these steps. And here's Nancy McFarland running into South by Southwest. Oh, let's brand Raleigh for the hipsters in South by Southwest. Oh, I said hipsters, Carol. I hate that word. But you know what I mean. In fact, it wasn't hipsters. She's looking at development interests. She's looking at business interests. She's looking at money. She's not looking at hipsters. She's looking at money. Whoa, let's brand Raleigh at South by Southwest. What the hell point was that? Go to South by Southwest and brand Raleigh. What was the point of that exactly? Huh? What did that do to help the people of Raleigh? They're so concerned with image. They're so concerned with, instead of cultivating a local running groups that try to do races in town, they rush to get the rock and roll marathon. An out-of-state company that does a minimal amount of charity, closes down streets, and takes most of the cash out of Raleigh. That's how they think. They don't think about Raleigh, here, now. They think about Austin, Texas, and this national company. That's what Raleigh needs, is leaders who don't think about Raleigh so much as they think about what everybody outside of Raleigh thinks of Raleigh. Stupid, stupid, stupid. All right. Can I talk about Obama yet? Oh, no, the eating. How did I miss the eating? Oh, wait, no, put number 4, Carol. That's, you shot my wad right there. That was my wad. You shot it. My wad is dying, bleeding on the ground. Why did you shoot my wad, Carol? It was a nice wad. It was nice. It was pleasant. And now it's bleeding. There's my wad. Aw. Okay, so this was the first part of that. You heard about these studies now, right? Because you know all the journalists want to live forever, Carol, so they report this crap. They don't report that Obama knew that the Syrian rebels had chemical weapons when he was telling the world, oh, this is a red line in the sand, and Assad is the only one who could have done this. No. They don't report that, Carol. But they report the hell out of, how can I live forever? Journalists love that crap. Yeah. How can you live forever? Well, eat 7 servings of fresh fruit and vegetables a day. What? Carol, I eat a banana. I throw some green peppers in my ramen noodles, maybe a little broccoli. Do peanut butter count as fresh fruits and vegetables? It should. I use natural peanut butter, damn it. I use the peanut butter that's just peanuts. Parents, what? That's not a vegetable, Carol says. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm confused. How do you eat 7 servings of fresh fruit and vegetables a day? Can you imagine eating 7 bananas a day, Carol? That's what they're saying. How do you eat 7 bananas a day without just pooping bananas all the time? So that's the thing. 42% less risk of death. That'll get your attention. They figured people, what is a serving? How do I eat 7 servings of vegetables a day? But I want to know because there's a 42% less chance of dying, mostly from cancer and heart disease, cardiovascular disease, if you eat 7 servings of fresh fruit and vegetable a day. All right, my wad's back. I'm feeling my wad. There it is, unshot. Shoot away. This is my favorite quote from one of the articles about the 7 servings a day thing. Look, it's very simple. This is how you do it. Don't eat crap 3 times a day. That's it. That's all you need to know. 3 times a day. Make sure you're not eating pure garbage. Ta-da! Don't eat crap 3 times a day. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I like the Remedy Diner. Oh, it's good. Good vegetarian options. It's nothing fancy schmancy, but it's good. Reader's Corner, that's where I work. Great used book and record store. Ed McKay, Used Books and More. Great used book and record store. Lily's Pizza. Love Lily's Pizza. Curious Goods is back open again on Hillsborough Street. Kim at Curious Goods is great. Carolina Roller Girls. So sexy. Grizzlebees. Don't forget Grizzlebees. Never forget. Never forget. Deep South has open mic nights. I think they're Tuesday night. Lump's our favorite gallery, although Flanders is giving them a run for the money. Flanders Gallery is probably the best gallery in Raleigh. Lump is close. And then Cam on First Friday, finally they got rid of their $5 entry fee, so that's good. There, those are our sponsors. Thank you. Some of them, they don't even give us anything, Carol. We mention them anyway, because we're like that. So, listen, go to my Twitter page in about an hour after I go to the gym and work out. There'll be an article at the London Review of Books by Seymour Hersh who says 2 or 3 things. 1, Obama knew that there was intelligence from the UK, British intelligence, saying that the Syrian rebels also had sarin gas capability. Obama knew that when he was calling for military strikes. Then he suddenly reverses himself and says, oh, let's get Congress involved, knowing Congress would never say yes to him. But Obama was warmongering on fake evidence, just like George Bush did. No, yes, no, yes, yes! Just like George Bush. This is the no head shake of shame. He knew. This is Seymour Hersh's article in the London Review of Books. He's a major investigative reporter. It relies on anonymous sources, which you know I hate, but you know what? You know. Second thing, Turkey, he claims, was behind it. Now, people are objecting to the fact that Turkey... 1 minute? People have objected in the New York Times to Hersh's claim that Turkey was the one feeding the rebels gas so that they could use it, so that they could trick Obama into joining a war against Assad in Syria. People are objecting to that. But notice, people are not objecting to the idea in Hersh's article that Obama had intelligence, that the rebels, not just Assad, had access to sarin gas and had used it. Obama knew that while he was saying to the world, oh, only Assad could have had done this. This is my red line. Go to my Twitter page. I'll link to the London Review of Books article and the criticisms of it. But the claim that Obama lied about the gas stuff, it's real. Take care of each other. We'll see you next week. Bye.